Hello, everyone, and welcome back to MMA Miggy. I've been variety Miggy for a little bit because, I want to spice things up. I want to give you a taste of... Excuse me. I don't know why I paused there. I want to give you a taste of everything I like. I like Dragon Ball. I like playing video games. I like pro wrestling. But obviously, I'm still a fan of MMA. And I did see the Jared Cannonier fight. And then I saw the Dricus and Adesanya fight. And then also I saw recent announcements for certain title fights. Anyway, as you can tell by the title... Undeserved title fights, recently specifically, because I feel like everyone always brings up, like, Darren Till when he stepped in to fight Woodley and all these other things. That's fucking forever ago, man. Like, a week is forever ago in these days. So, well, I say that, and I'm probably going to cover things from, like, 2 years ago. But anyway, that's the topic. As you can see on my PowerPoint presentation, it's one of those videos. We got the PowerPoint presentation ready for you. Undeserved title shots, and I put in parentheses recently. Like I said, I'm emphasizing the recently. Anyway, let's start this, guys. First one, I have one honorable mention. Israel Adesanya. Because I know a lot of people hate that Adesanya got this title shot against Dricus du Plessis. Shout out the homie Dricus for getting the dub. My South Africans, you got a good one right there. But yeah, so for one, I'm probably in the minority. I feel like it was okay for Izzy to get the title shot because, sure, Strickland had a close fight and Dana White thought he won, but still, he didn't defend his title. Why would he get an immediate rematch? Sure, it was close, but let other people fight. But then there was a weird logjam where they try to put Robert Whittaker up against Hamza when in reality it should have been Robert Whittaker and Strickland. And then, for some reason, Strickland fought Costa. So there's a weird logjam at the top. So they kind of fucked it up. So obviously, Adesanya was the only one available to fight. And he was ranked number 2, so why not? Sure, he's coming off of a loss, but he won the belt from Pereira before the loss to Strickland. I mean, before that, he lost to Pereira. So I can understand why people are mad, but also I understand why Adesanya got the title shot. He was a dominant champion. He gets to call the shots. He was number 2. He's been a active champion nonetheless. He took some time off, and then I feel like for his loyalty, for his activity, the UFC wanted to grant him with a title shot. And obviously, Adesanya is a big name, so if you attach that to Dricus, not only does it boost Dricus' stock, but it makes people interested because they want to see Adesanya. And we got a cool banger press conference. For some reason, Dricus is really good at making these grown men cry, which is kind of crazy. Honestly, they should give him a belt for that. He should be two belts. He should be carrying around 2 belts. Press conference champ and then the real champ. But yeah, anyway, I had no problems with it, but I put it as an honorable mention because I know people have a problem with it, and I could understand their concerns with it. Anyway, let's get into the actual list. Starting with the guy who kind of inspired this list. Khalil Rountree Jr. versus Alex Pereira. I feel like... I agree. I think Jamal Hill said this in a message on Twitter. This man gets banned for taking a tainted supplement, was supposed to fight... Yeah, he was supposed to fight Jamal Hill, and then he had to pull out, and then Jamal Hill pulled out or something like that. Gets banned for taking a tainted supplement. Comes back and then gets a title shot that's kind of whack. I mean, Magomed Ankalaev was right there. I mean, I know there was some weird shit going on. Maybe Magomed only wanted to fight in Abu Dhabi, which you don't get to call the shots, but you're not the champion. Like, what the fuck? Fight the champion where he wants to be fought at. Don't pick and choose, dog. But Magomed Ankalaev was there. I mean, honestly, you could have given it to Jan Blachowicz because he was the only person. If we're giving Adesanya a title shot for having that storyline with Dricus, you could give Blachowicz the title shot for being the only person that Pereira didn't necessarily dominate. It was a split decision. Like, honestly, that could have happened. But I know, like, Blachowicz is, like, recuperating from, like, an injury or something. I don't know how the severity of the injury, but that's all I really know. Because shout out my homeboy, Jan Blachowicz. That's my dog, so I keep up with his shit. So what can I say, man? I mean, clearly I don't keep up with it enough because I just said I don't know the severity of the injury. So I'm a fake fan. That's basically what I'm saying. But anyway, I don't agree that Khalil should have got a title shot. But at the end of the day, it kind of makes sense. I kind of get it. Like, who else? Magomed was being a cherry picker for some reason. Wants to fight only in Abu Dhabi. Which is kind of silly. Like I said, you're not the champion, dog. Why are you trying to make shots? Honestly, like I said, I would have preferred a Jan Blachowicz. I feel like everyone else would have preferred a Jan Blachowicz. because he was the only one who actually gave Pereira a fight. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on to the next one. Steve Erceg against Alexandre Pantoja. I think when he got the title shot, he was ranked 13 or 12. And obviously, with the power of hindsight, like what happened, he gave a close fight, pretty good fight. So clearly, he deserved the title shot. But on paper, you could have given it to like Amir Albaji. If he was injured, I think he was injured at the time because obviously Royval, he lost. Brandon Moreno already lost. And then he ends up losing to... No, he was booked to fight Brandon Moreno. And then he got pulled out because of an injury. But then you could have just let Pantoja wait a little bit, give it to him. At least he's ranked 3 or 4. Honestly, if anyone wanted to step up, you could have given it to Kai Kara-France too. At least they're in the top 5. But we gave it to Steve Erceg because there's... Who else? Who else were we going to give it to? Flyweight is so barren. It's like a freaking desert out there with just a champion and like a few top fighters in there. So I get why they gave it to Steve Erceg, but literally, like I said, if you just wanted to give it, if Pantoja wanted to fight, everyone was busy, everyone was injured, give it to Kai Kara-France, give it to Amir Albaji. At least they're top 5, like I said, but I don't know. I think at the time, Amir was recuperating from an injury, but I swear they could have just waited. Because now he's not... I don't even think he's booked right now. I don't think he's booked to fight anyone. So they honestly could have just waited and given it to him. But they just gave it to Steve Erceg because I think they wanted to make that Brazilian card deadline. It makes sense, I guess. I mean, fuck it. I mean, like I said, the fight ended up becoming a banger. But that still doesn't mean Erceg earned it over everyone else. Like, you could have just given it to Kai Kara-France. Like, sure, he was coming off of a loss, but we've seen people get title shots off of coming off of losses. Look at Yoel Romero, like, when he fought Izzy. Like, why not? We've seen it when they, like, pull things out of their ass to make it make sense. And honestly, I guess it made sense. But that still, you can't tell me he deserved it over the other guys. Anyway, on to the next one. This one, I feel like we can all agree on. The other 2 takes, you guys might disagree with me on, but come on. Stipe versus John Jones. Come on, most undeserved title shot, maybe. Like, I understand Stipe the GOAT, heavyweight GOAT. I like Stipe, I love Stipe, but come on, dog, you haven't fought in, 2-3 years in your last... in that time frame, waiting for John Jones, you could have fought someone. And if you won, then people would be like, yes, Stipe still got it. He deserves a title shot. Give it to him. I want to see him versus John Jones. But the fact that it's been so long, I know John Jones got injured. I understand that. But Stipe could have fought for interim. Because he was talking on Twitter like, hey, once I beat John Jones, Aspinall, let's talk about unifying those belts. Why didn't you fight him then? Instead of waiting? I mean, I guess he's earned it. Like, with the Izzy situation being the heavyweight GOAT, I guess you deserve to... And honestly, heavyweight GOAT versus GOAT, I guess that's a headline that'll sell. But it's been taking so long that us fans don't really want to see it anymore. Maybe after the Ciryl Gane fight, if they booked it International Fight Week that exact year, maybe, yeah, maybe I wouldn't be making this video right now. Butterfly effect, you know? But the fact that it's been taking so long and Stipe could have fought, it's just kind of silly now. It's just, they're fighting for the retirement belt. I mean, I'll still watch it because I like Stipe. I want to see John Jones. What if John Jones possibly loses? I know that's a weird thing to say, especially with someone like Stipe, who's like coming off of a knockout and hasn't fought in fucking forever. But there's always that chance that anyone can lose in the UFC. So what if? What if? Okay, I'll still tune in. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'll just wait till MMA Junkie posts who the winner is. We want to see Aspinall, at least Aspinall versus one of these guys, versus Miocic or Jones. Like, that's all we're kind of asking for. Because while these guys are sitting out waiting for their retirement fight, Aspinall's been cleaning up house. Aspinall's doing the dishes. He's sweeping the whole house. He mopped it. He cleaned the whole house. Okay, maybe that was a stupid analogy, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I guess throw Stipe a bone. I guess, like I said, with the Adesanya situation, I guess he's earned it. I guess with his loyalty and dedication to the UFC, I guess heavyweight goat. Yeah, and goat versus heavyweight goat. It makes sense, I guess, but still, like on paper, it shouldn't. All we can hope for is that Stipe gets injured or something, and then Jones has to fight Aspinall. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm not hoping for Stipe to get injured. That's my dog, but I'm just saying. It's probably the only way we're gonna get Aspinall versus Jones. Anyway, next up, Marlon Vera when he fought Sean O'Malley the second time. So yeah, I put Sean O'Malley 2. I had to specify because they fought before. I think they were both unranked at the time. The reason why I say this is undeserved is because I know Corey Sandhagen was injured, but literally could have just waited. These guys can wait, but they just wanted to get the money. Oh, the rivalry, the only guy to beat Sean O'Malley, they're versing again. That's really the only reason why, because I'm pretty sure Cheeto was coming off of the loss to Sandhagen. This is another example. People coming off of loss. He's coming off of a loss to Corey Sandhagen, and then he gets gifted a title shot against O'Malley. I was down for it, because I'm pretty sure Sandhagen was injured, and I'm pretty sure Merab just beat Henry Cejudo or something, so he had to like wait a little bit because medical reasons or whatever. Just give it to Cheeto, I guess, right? I mean, I guess it all worked out in the end because the fight was a banger. Sean O'Malley put on a clinic. Cheeto really needs to update his style. He needs to stop waiting. He needs to just go. Just go, go, go. But, yeah, I think it was silly that he got the title shot. Obviously, I was just like, yeah, watch, I'm a Cheeto fan. And that storyline, I guess, was enough because obviously Sandhagen was injured. Henry Cejudo definitely didn't deserve it. Petr Yan, I think this was before he fought Song Yadong, so obviously, you know what I'm saying. Merab was fighting Cejudo, so everyone was booked. The only person who was available was Cheeto. I mean, they could have waited. These guys could have waited, but obviously they want the payday. They want the money, and there's headlines. Why not? I get it, okay? I get it, UFC. Don't come at me, dog. I get it. Uncle Dano, don't come at me. I get why you did it, man. Do I agree with it? No. But it happened already, and I feel like it was undeserved. I feel like we can all agree that it was undeserved. Anyway, next up, I think this might be the last one on the list, is Henry Cejudo when he fought Aljamain Sterling. Henry Cejudo retired to try to get more money or leverage a deal or something, but the UFC was like, cool, enjoy retirement, bud. See ya, have fun. And then he decides to come back. He was just like, oh, I'll fight Aljamain. And then everyone's like, okay, I guess. I guess he'll fight him because Merab doesn't want to fight him. I feel like Sandhagen at the time wasn't there yet. He already beat TJ Dillashaw. He beat Yan twice. It was just mainly Merab. Merab was the only one holding it up. He beat like Petr Yan and then didn't want to fight for the title. So we're like, we need someone. Cejudo wants to come back? Sure. I guess. He had the double champ. He vacated the title, so he never really lost it. And fuck it, fight Aljamain. I mean, the fight was good. I like the fight. I like Aljamain. I don't really like Cejudo that much. I liked Aljamain. So the fight was fine, I guess, and there was no one really. I mean, I guess you could have just fast-tracked O'Malley because we all saw what happened. But, like, Cejudo just kind of, I guess, perfect timing, I guess. I mean, I know it took a while. I remember when negotiations were going on, it was taking a long-ass fucking time. Because I think they tried to book O'Malley and Aljamain before Cejudo, but then something happened, so Cejudo had to, and then that's why Aljamain came into the octagon. You better look better than that. Yeah, some stupid shit like that. I guess. And honestly, forgettable event? I don't even remember who else fought on that event. I think I watched that live. But yeah, the only selling point was Cejudo's back. Woo! And all three fans were like, wow, yeah, Cejudo my favorite fighter, dog. Like, get out of here, dog. Honestly, if I get Cheeto, throw Cheeto in there. Be like, hey, Cheeto, yeah, fight Aljamain. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we got Cejudo instead. They're more active people that probably deserved it. But Cejudo, the whole I never lost my belt, double champ, whatever, gold, Olympic gold, whatever. And he's a shit talker. I guess he sells pay-per-views. He has that personality. So yeah, I mean, once again, I guess it makes sense once I like bash it into my brain. But literally, you could have just waited for O'Malley. You could have. I mean, they fast tracked him to fight O'Malley after this fight. So could have just waited for O'Malley, I guess. Honestly, you could put it on Aljamain 3. I don't fucking know. Anyone, like I said, you could have honestly just thrown Sanhagen, Cheeto in there. You could have thrown any of those guys in there. Sure, they probably weren't deserving of a shot, but more deserving than Cejudo. And like I said, the negotiations took forever because I don't think they wanted to give it to him. I think Dana White said that in like a press conference, like, you think I should give it to Cejudo? Really? This man hasn't fought in how many years? And then he gives it to him anyway. So it's like, dude, what? I don't, dog. What are you talking about? What the fuck? But see, even Dana White didn't agree before. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I could be headcanoning. Let me know in the comments. I don't know. Pretty sure didn't really deserve the title shot. But fuck it. He was the only one available. Anyway, guys, I'm pretty sure that's the end of the list. It is. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to, you know, with the recent Adesanya match, I'm still an MMA fan. I just wanted to provide more content for you guys so you could guys see more of the Miggy, you know what I'm saying? This is me. I'm a fan of MMA. I still make these MMA contents, but I want to make them different than just recapping events. I want to talk about undeserved title shots. I'm planning on making more video essays. I want to make more lists. I want to make more obscure shit. I just don't want to do the constant, oh, this is what happened at this event. This is what I thought about the event. I don't want to predict fights because so many other people are doing that. Try to spice it up, you know? And then also I'm giving you variety stuff, so if you guys don't want to watch my MMA content, watch my other stuff. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want. I just want to hear, like I said, engagement. I want to know. I love talking to MMA with my MMA community. So let me know in the comments, guys. I'm pointing down the comments like those YouTubers do. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.